Alright, for 29 here, we are going to draw a circle O with perpendicular radii. So, here's a circle. Circle just means the center is O. And then perpendicular radii, OX. So, that'll be radius OX, which has to form a right angle with OY. Okay? And then draw tangents to the circle at X and Y. So, that would be one tangent. That would be another one. Okay? Now it says OX is 5. Find OZ. So I'm guessing the tangents meet at point Z. And they do. Alright, we're doing 29. Now, we kind of need 28 to figure out what 29 is. So if we know what type of figure OXZY is, it'll make 29 a lot easier. Alright, well, I know that this is going to be 5 as well, because they're both radiuses. Okay, I know that this has to be a right angle because it was given that these were perpendicular radii. I know that these have to be right angles because tangent lines and radiuses always form right angles. So imagine like you had like a road, and this tire was going up this road, and you went from the center of the tire straight down to the road. That radius would always form a right angle with the tangent line. Alright, so then by default, this angle here has to be a right angle. So we got opposite angles are congruent, which means it's a parallelogram. So that's one of the ways to prove it's a parallelogram. And then since all the angles are equal, we just know that they're all 90. It's a rectangle. Alright, so since it's a rectangle and a parallelogram, we know that a property of a parallelogram is that opposite sides are congruent. So if this side is 5, this side has to be 5. And if this side's 5, this side has to be 5 as well. So by using that property of a parallelogram, alright, we just proved that this is a square because it's got equal sides and equal angles. So, if OX is 5, then OZ would have to be 5 root 2, because then we make by connecting O and Z, that's a radius. So, that's not a radius, that's a hypotenuse of an isosceles right triangle. So it's just root 2 times the leg, so that's going to be 5 root 2. So that's the answer for number 29, 5 root 2.